So trying to work the best I can with the hotspot on my phone, and you know, I'm doing the best I can, and you know, if there's a way that I can upload to you guys, I do what I can when I can. But you know, for those of you who have notifications turned on, I don't want to have to, you know, I know that I don't want your phone constantly being blown up. You know what I mean? But tomorrow, you know, the guy's going to be here around 10 o'clock, and I can't wait for that to happen. So, but we had this episode of there was some issues with it, and we had to go to the Xfinity store, and we had to tell them what's going on. And the guy says that, well, the whole time you've been paying for your internet, because your modem, we have a modem slash router, all right? And it's just me and her, and you know, like, I don't need nothing fancy. I don't need a fancy modem. I don't need a fancy router, you know what I mean? So, but I was telling people that, you know, I was telling the guy that, you know, okay, so, you know, go on. Well, he said that our plan was for 600 megabits, the whole time. But because our modem was 3-4 years old, the firmware is outdated, and so when it comes to Wi-Fi signals and speeds and bandwidth, you know, we got screwed on the speeds. He estimated we were getting about 100. And I told him that, well, that would explain it when I got off of hardwired and I had to go on Wi-Fi, that I had to go all the way down to 720p low, and I was still getting cut off. And I was thinking that, you know, now come on, because the modem was just it was in the living room, and my setup at the old house was in the bedroom, and I'm like, the modem really isn't that far away. And it was probably like 2-3 feet away. So I'm like, so that's why then. And he's like, yeah, you should be able to. He's like, yeah, you're going to be able to stream 1080p, 60 FPS. Heck, you'll even be able to stream 4K on Wi-Fi with 600 down. And I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, yeah, no shit, you know. That's why I was wondering why I was being cut off all the time when I was on Wi-Fi. Because during those times, we had a dog at the time, and he chewed our Ethernet cord 3 times. 3 times. I mean, I tell you, he was a little shit. So, always check your equipment, guys. Always check it. I'll give it about a year, and then check and make sure that your firmware is updated. And it wasn't just the firmware that was outdated, it was just the modem in general. You know, everything about it was outdated. So, the newer ones are white. So, but anyways, enough blabbing on. We're gonna continue the race. We have 3 hours and 25 minutes left, and it's becoming nighttime. So we're gonna get this done. And guys, when I do these long endurance races, you know, I'm sorry if it takes, you know, more than one day to get it done. I try my best. I have to take breaks because, you know, going to the bathroom, and when I'm gone for a good amount of time, I'm going to my wife's lunch break at work because she works third shift, and also I'm stretching my back because, you know, I have back problems. You know, so, you know, that's why. And I wouldn't recommend people sitting 4 to 12 hours at once because it's not good on your back and legs. And I've had a blood clot in the past, and I had a DVT, and those are like one of the worst blood clots. Now the next race that is coming up, for me at least, is Brands Hatch. It's in Great Britain, and that's the circuit that they're at this weekend. I seen a little bit of qualifying over the weekend. Well, I seen some qualifying this week. They're at Brands Hatch, and I'm pretty sure it's in Great Britain. I'm pretty sure. So, seen some quali. I'm not quite sure what car I'm going to be driving. I don't know yet. I have not driven the Bentley yet. I don't know. I haven't driven the Jetta and the Ashton and the Bentley. You know, those cars are just so bad on this game, you know. I don't know if I've driven Brands Hatch yet or not on this game. I literally can't remember. Only reason why I'm doing this race again is because the one earlier in the year, that was the regular GP race, and this race is the endurance race. But I don't, and also I haven't completed a race yet with the McLaren, so that's why we're here again. And they replaced Hockenheim with they replaced this race with Hockenheim, and I think it's round 7 that this race was supposed to take place, but they switched it out. I still don't know the reasoning behind it, but they did. I don't mind coming to this race track because I personally like it. You know, it's a great track. It has long straights. It has S turns. You know, hairpins. So we're behind a Aston Martin right now. Sorry, my cat got on me. And I've never done a night race here. I don't know. I like it overall. But it's been pretty hectic around here, you know. It's been hectic. When we moved in, because now they can do, Xfinity offers self-install. So, you know, you don't have to have someone come out. And, you know, we already have service established. You know, we transferred service to this address. So we were already getting serviced, all right, like the signals. But the previous tenants, I guess they cut the lines because they had to be taken to court for eviction and stuff. So I'm taking it that it wasn't a pleasant eviction. So, you know, they end up cutting the cable lines, so you know, that's just how it is. You know, and while, you know, we're paying for internet, you know, we're going without it. All because of, you know, stupid ass tenants. We've had a good, strong car all race long so far. And I honestly feel that I have a car to win it. And it'd be so awesome to get a win for you guys on stream. I've just had a couple, you know, instances where I've had to go to the pits and make repairs. On Project Cars 2, if you have damage anywhere, and if it's at least an 8 damage, then I wouldn't worry about it too much. You know, you'll be all right, because I'm driving just fine. It hasn't, you know, changed anything. Aerodynamically speaking, oversteer speaking, understeer, you know, anything. We're currently 5th place. I do wish that they did an update for Project Cars 2, like add in some new tracks, add in the new Evo cars for the Audi R8, the Porsche 911R, the Ferrari 488, you know, stuff like that. But you know, as I understand, they haven't had an update for this game in quite a while, and you know, it's a shame. because, you know, I think that, you know, there's still a good player base for this game, I think. And, you know, it's just a shame that they haven't updated this game. Because, you know, even though there's a good player base. I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know. If you guys are wondering what equipment I'm using, all that's listed down below in the description. I also have my Cash App handle down there as well. So if you ever wanted to be kind and send over a donation, you know, that would be much appreciated. Any proceeds will go towards upgrading my equipment, and I'm wanting to get the TGT2 servo base from Thrustmaster, which is the best servo base that you can get from them. And obviously it's a belt-driven base. And Thrustmaster doesn't have direct drive bases. There's been talk about them coming out with one, but I can't confirm that. If they did, I don't know if I would go to a direct drive. I don't know. I'm so used to belt-driven bases. You know, I don't know. But the TGT2 base alone is $500. So if I wanted to get the wheel along with it, I think it would be like $700. So, but I want to get the open wheel add-on because most GT cars takes an open wheel, except the Porsche. You know, except for the Porsche. Which, I am a big Porsche fan. I mean... So... I know Indianapolis is coming up for the GT World Class Series, World Challenge Series. I mean, I forget when I forget when it is. I don't know if it's sometime in September or October. I forget. But I don't know if I'm going to do that race or not. I don't know. I really don't like Indianapolis, even though that's my hometown track. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I don't like that track. It doesn't have good flow. It really don't. And, you know, you'll get that with Rovals. You know, ovals that have been converted into road courses. We call them Rovals. And the only good one I think of is Daytona, to be honest. Which I do want to do the Rolex 24 race. I do want to do that. Oh shit, got some of the grass. That's another thing, guys. Don't put your tires in the grass. Bad idea. That's no bueno. The two cars that I'm actually, well, one car I'm kind of surprised with is the Nissan GTR in this game. It's a pretty powerful car. Some new things are coming to the channel as well. Give credit to my wife Brittany for this idea. She wants to do a green screen setup, and you know, I'll be honest, I know how like it works, but I don't know the full backstory on it, and she wanted to implement that to my channel. So I think that it would be interesting, and I love it that, you know, she thinks about stuff like that. I mean, she is 100% supporter for me and my channel. So, you know, I love her so much for that. I mean, you have a partner that supports you on what you love doing. It's such a great feeling. You know, it really is. So I am blessed to have a partner like that. I really am. I mean, she's even my moderator. You know, she is. But any given day, she's more important than this game. And you know, that's just how it is. You know. Oh, this is my force feedback settings. I have a different force feedback settings for every single GT3 car. You know, if you want the most authentic and you want to drive your best with a car, you have to know how the car is. Every car is different. So I have a force feedback setting for every single car. Now, some people does this, some people don't. I do it. I think I'm more consistent when driving different cars, and so I've been doing that. Automatic clutch on. Don't want to use a clutch in GT3 cars, so you know, it's whatever. Gearing, I have manual transmission, and manual braking. But this is my setting right here. I don't have my gain set to 100 because I'm afraid of clipping and stuff. But this is my setting. This is for the McLaren 650S. Monster. You'd be seeing me drink a lot of Monsters, you know, during my streams. I drank the Chaotic Monster, and then I recently started drinking the Aussie Lemonade Monster. It's really good. Um, I mean, I don't know. I really like it. It is so hilarious when my honey drinks this because she makes the funniest facial expressions. I mean, so funny. I get a kick out of it. Oh shit. I need to check my live chat. I need to check my. Do 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 do. Oops. Live. He's more important than this game. Ah, I went too hard in that turn. Alright, let's take a look at a replay. Oh goody, lap traffic. Let's see.